The Worcester Railers continue on their three-game homestand tonight, playing host to the Reading Royals for a 7 o'clock face-off. Cam McGuire here, joined with Railers general manager and head coach David Cunniff for another edition of our Coach's Corner. And Cunny, a big win on Wednesday night over the Maine Mariners. Had to feel good to get back in the win column.
Yeah, 5-on-5, I thought it was one of our most complete games. We did a lot of really good things. We broke out simple. Our D made simple plays the first pass, and then I thought we were just connected up and down the ice.
We'll get into the lineup here a little bit later on, but we'll see 7 defensemen, 9 forwards for the second consecutive game. But looking back to Wednesday night, you got off to a great start. At one point, you were out shooting the Mariners 12-1, and you're able to get the game's first goal. How important is it to play with the lead, especially throughout the whole game?
Yeah, if you look at it, like, every team, the percentages are like if you score the first goal, you normally win 700% of the time. So it's huge. So you don't have to chase games. If you're chasing games, you have to take chances. You take chances, and if they don't go your way, it ends up being scoring chances again. So obviously you like to score first. You like to stay above the puck and make the other team take chances. Then you can live off their turnovers.
And it was great to see Ken Appleby back in the net, made 37 saves in the win for Worcester. It was his first appearance here in Worcester since later November. So Ken with 37 saves sure seemed like he didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, no, he hadn't played either in like 10 days, like you said. So it was good for him to get in. You could tell a little bit in the beginning he was fighting it, or not fighting it, but just uncomfortable. And then as the game went along, he really settled in, and we needed him. They started pressing at the end, and we took some penalties in the third. So like at the end, the PK came through, and Ken was the best penalty killer at that time.
Yeah, Appleby's been rock solid for Worcester and will partake in the ECHL All-Star Game on Monday. But let's look at the lineup here a little bit tonight. We mentioned the 9 forwards and 7 defensemen. It'll be the second straight game where you go with that combination. And going to be without 2 centermen that you've had for a majority of the season in Jacob Hayhurst and Liam Coughlin. Obviously, Hayhurst still up with the Hartford Wolfpack, and Cough, who we got back from Springfield but then went on the commissioner's exempt list. So the juggling act certainly continues on.
Yeah, it certainly does, unfortunately. You go into the lineup, we got some help. Bridgeport has been getting healthy. Our affiliate was able to send down Ken and 2 defensemen, Cullen and McCarthy. So we shored up the back end. I was really excited going into the weekend because we had Hayhurst. We were strong down the middle. Hayhurst, Koff, like I said, Bodes. And, all of a sudden now your first and second line centermen are gone. So, but that's what we do. We adjust and we make the best of it. Luckily for us, we did have some depth. We were able to add Tommy Besser, one of his best games. We put him in the middle, and that was one of his best games all season long. He was huge in that game with his speed, using his speed, pressuring the puck, and getting pucks to the net. So that's how it is. Next man up. That's all we can do right now. So I feel like all season long the strength has been our forwards, and we've been a little bit thin on the back end. But right now the strength is our goaltending and our defense. So just the 7 forwards. Hopefully they can be a solid foundation for us.
Yeah, and before we get into tonight, kind of want to elaborate on that next man up mentality. Wednesday's win, a 3-2 win over Maine, you were without 5 of your top 6 scorers and had to kind of shuffle the lines late in the day with everything going on, and just finding a way to win and that next man up mentality has been a theme here throughout the season.
Yeah, I really have to give the credit to the players. They've been unfazed, no matter what we've been dealt this year. And we've been really dealing with some adversity, but our players and the character we have in the room. I tell you, again, Jason Franzone, our assistant coach, has done a great job, tremendous job getting the right character people in here, and we have a great group of people, great team. We have had adversity, but the guys have not been fazed by it at all. They've pulled up their bootstraps and gone to work every night. We haven't got the results that we want in every game, but we're pressing, and I keep saying, hey, we're getting better for Game 7. So my plan is to make the playoffs, and these things that we're learning from, the mistakes we're making right now, better now than in the playoffs. So I think we're getting it all out of the way right now, so we can play good hockey when it really matters.
Yeah, it certainly is a long season and a lot of hockey left. But looking ahead to tonight in the Reading Royals, a team that the Railers are no strangers to. They've played them 5 of their last 7 games. And looking back to last weekend in Reading, both of the games were 1-goal games in the third period. Just kind of tell us what you've learned about the Royals over the last couple of weeks and what we can expect tonight.
I tell you what they do. I really have a lot of respect what they do in the offensive zone. You know, Kurt really has them, you know, staying off the wall, really a lot of movement. All 5 guys are getting their motion going, so it's really difficult to defend. You know, we have to lean on people. We have to end the play. If we don't bump, we don't get physical, then we give them free rein to use that movement. Where if we have a 5-man race, quickly get over it, squash the play, scoop the puck, break out, we can spend more time in the offensive zone instead of the D zone. But the strength of their team has been the offensive zone and then through the neutral zone. They're pulling people out, and our D get gapped out, and then they come underneath with speed if everyone gets that. But you know, our idea is to take away time and space, play on top of these guys, give them no easy ice.
Well, Cunny, always appreciate the time. Thanks for the insight, and have some fun tonight.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Cam.